Hey, good morning and happy Tuesday, April 14th. This is Sean Reddy, Keller Williams Reddy Group, and Everett Reddy, also of aforementioned Keller Williams Reddy Group. Everett, I've told you not to show up to the camera with milk on your shirt, bro. Anyways, we are here today to bring you the latest in the Tampa Bay real estate market, coronavirus edition. So for the last 4.5 weeks, we've been bringing you the front-end metrics on what the real estate market is doing here in Tampa Bay, so that we can help you accurately predict what's going to happen down the road in terms of sales and pricing. Everyone wants to know what their home is worth, even if they don't plan on moving. So this is our way of staying ahead of that using the front-end metrics of the market. So I want to bring you a little bit of John Krasinski-esque, some great news, first and foremost. Today, or over the last 24 minutes, that'd be awesome. Over the last 24 hours, we saw the biggest single day in executed contracts since March 19th, so almost a month, where 176 homes went under contract between Hillsborough and Pinellas counties over the last 24 hours. That's up 71% from the day before. That is up 35% from Tuesday last week. And it's up 50% from the average over the course of the last 4.5 weeks. So we've been averaging about 115 contracts a day. The number was 176 over the last 24 hours. Great stuff. Number two, because of that, we're pacing for our first week of increased contract activity, sales contract activity, since this started. So the second week, contracts dropped 25%. That was the biggest drop that we saw. Second week, contracts dropped another 16%. Third week, contracts dropped 4%. So it's a, for lack of a better term, a flattening of the curve, if you will, of drop in sales contracts, and we're starting to see that actually increase. Oh my goodness, he just farted in my hand. Sorry, everyone. The last thing that I want to bring up, and this creates the opportunity right now, is this lost inventory that we're facing. So if you've watched these before, you know that I got to check my hand in my shorts. You know that we have been talking about this lost opportunity lost inventory pretty much ad nauseum. What I mean by that is the number of new listings that hit the market, which has been steadily on the decline, plus the number of canceled contracts. So contracts that have gone awry and the home goes back on the market, minus the number of new contracts executed, minus the number of homes that are being pulled off the market. When I say homes pulled off the market, that means either, seller doesn't, it's conditional. They want nothing to do with this market because they want to remain safe, or it's ignorance that nothing is happening in this market and their agent isn't coaching them to the opportunity. It could also be exposing the homes that have been overpriced and just weren't going to sell no matter what the market conditions were. In any regard, these are homes that have come off the market. So new listings plus canceled contracts minus new executed contracts minus new withdrawals give us our net listing count in a day-to-day and week-to-week viewpoint. So that said, the first week after this thing started, March 13th, we saw net new listings up 154. So we ended the week with 154 more homes on the market than we started. Week 2, that number went to +8. Week 3, that number went to -63. Last week was week 4. That number was -9. So far this week, we're at -136. That's because less homes are coming to market, more are being pulled off, and more are going under contract. So, as I've mentioned in previous videos, we already went into this with A, the lowest inventory on record, like ever, and B, a very robust market, causing that inventory to be depleted. And we're heading into the spring season, or into the spring/summer season, which from a seasonal standpoint, this is always the busiest time of year in terms of home sales around the school calendar. So here's the opportunity. Whenever we come out of this thing, we are going to have half, maybe even a third of the inventory that we went into this thing with. That is good news if you are a seller. Why? Because your competition isn't yet there. Less people are apt to go to market, and homes are still selling. So if I'm considering selling a home at any point in 2020, I'm looking at this as my opportunity to maybe consider quarter 2 as that point in 2020. Why? Because I believe that in quarters 3 and 4, and then ultimately into 2021 is when we're going to start experiencing that inventory rebounding, mainly because of the pent-up supply that kind of paused during this, and also the effects of the job loss. We're now at 16 million people who have filed unemployment over the last 3 weeks. At some point, mortgage forbearance ends, and those people may be forced to put their homes on the market when they didn't want to. That said, you're going to maximize your selling opportunity right now, or between now and whenever this thing ends. Don't wait, because you're going to get behind the competition. So those are my points for today's video. Again, this is Tuesday. I almost said August, not quite. It feels like it though. Tuesday, April the 14th. We're now in day 32 of lockdown mode. So a solid month into us. We do have 4 weeks worth of data every single day on these 5 front end metrics that we watch. Reach out to us. Let me know. This is a macro look, obviously, between 2 counties. So reach out to us on a micro look if you want to know exactly what's happening in your neighborhood. Call Everett. He's a specialist. Also a specialist in farting in my hands and wearing milk on a shirt. And we'd love to help you. Also visit our page, readygroupkw.com, readygroupkw.com/coronavirus. It's going to give you all of these metrics that we're tracking, all of the videos that we've made, plus some opportunities for help. If you know of anybody who needs any sort of help, you can't stop. Any sort of help at all. Fortunately, we've had some angels, some amazing people in our world show up and really provide some much needed help to lots of groups of people. So again, it's readygroupkw.com/coronavirus. We can see more of this guy right here. I guarantee that he's farting a lot less in those videos. So we are honored that you watched this all the way to the end, and stay tuned. We're going to keep bringing you more content, more information on the Tampa Bay real estate market. Again, Sean Reddy, Keller Williams Ready Group. Take care.